glad you guys are doing good and stuff. I just wanted to come on and say hi to you guys. It's been a while, so I hope that everybody's having a good year so far and staying positive, of course. I am. I just been working on myself pretty much, so that's what I've been up to pretty much. So it's working out for me too, so I have no complaints with that. I've been doing what I have to do, so hopefully everybody else is doing that too, and staying positive, so I hope that you guys are doing good, and I just wanted to pop in. Of course, it's crazy because okay, so there's this person I knew like a long time ago, and like I was like really close to this person, right? But I was thinking about this the other day or recently, and it's crazy because like we had the same views on certain things, but it's crazy because it's kind of the same and kind of different in a way. But like he was more on he always acted out his ego a lot, and so his ego destroyed a lot of things. So I think I talked about this maybe in one of my previous videos, but he would always work out of his ego, and he knew it. He's very aware of it, but he can't help it. And so he would literally like do certain things. Like he really only cared about himself, and he would do certain things towards people or act certain type of way towards them because he felt like he could, because maybe like his ranking at his job or just what he had, his materialistic things. So he felt like he could do anything to anybody, like, or treat people a certain type of way because he felt like he's better than them in a way. But it's crazy because he always had like friends and stuff around him, but a lot of them, they secretly probably don't like him, but they just like to hang out with him because of his parties and stuff, and maybe what he had too, who knows. And but he was never, like, I noticed, like he would like he would like get his ego boosted by other people, so like he'll be around certain people even though he probably don't like them. He'll still be around them so that way they can stroke his ego, and he would say this, like he knew about it, like he's fully aware of this, and because people were always flocked to him, he felt like he could do whatever he wanted and treat people anyway, but then I noticed, like, after a while, that he was never satisfied ever. Like he was always dissatisfied. He would actually have fun at the time, but later on he would just be still depressed or unhappy. Like nothing could satisfy him at all. And it's pretty crazy because it's like everybody liked him, everybody wanted to be around him, but he was always dissatisfied in the end. And I was just thinking about that because I was thinking about ego and like how people be, like a lot of people operate out of their ego, and when they do that, it really doesn't satisfy them. It's not like it doesn't satisfy their soul, so they always reach out to people or things that actually strokes their ego just to fill the void, but it never gets filled because when you're working out your ego, there's no fulfillment, of course. It's only dissatisfaction and a deterioration of your soul. And so no matter how many people he had around him or how many maybe women wanted him and stuff all the time, he would like get his ego boosted off of that, but he would never be happy or satisfied with none of them. So in the end, he always ended up being alone and dissatisfied. But I was thinking about that because it's true that, like, even in order for you to even be able to evolve, you would have to get rid of your ego, you know, or be able to conquer it at least. Because you can't really evolve if you're always working on your ego. Because it doesn't get you anywhere. It just keeps you on a certain level, which you can't grow. And you will never be able to level up. And I thought about that because it's true, because thinking back to that, I would see like he was always like surrounded by people and have his ego stroked, but he was never fully happy in the end, ever. So I was just thinking like that's true, because you don't get satisfaction out of your ego. So in order for you to evolve, or anybody to evolve, you have to conquer your ego. That's like the first thing you have to do to grow or do anything, to get to any type of level. I don't know. Like, people that work out of their ego always think like they're better than other people because of what they have, or what they could have over you, or more power pretty much over you, what they think. That's how they feel. And so they use their ego, and it boosts their ego to know that they're above you in their minds. They think they are. So it does nothing for them. And they think that they're better than other people, and they could treat anybody any way that they want. But in reality, it's really hurting them in the end. And once you conquer your ego, you'll understand that we all are a part of one source, and that we're all divine. But we're all just on different levels of consciousness, you know? In order for you to learn that, you have to conquer your ego to be able to even understand that concept. So I don't know, I was just thinking, I know it's random, but I was just thinking about that because I was thinking back to that time, and it was like, it's true, because he was like never satisfied ever. And that's why, because your ego don't give you satisfaction. It just deteriorates your soul, and it stunts your growth pretty much, and you can never go forward. And if you notice, like, when people are in their ego and do certain things out of their ego, they're always unsatisfied, or something bad will always happen, or something that's not to their liking, you know? It's crazy. At least I learned that. That's all that. So I don't know. But yeah, you can't really grow without getting rid of that first. So I remember I used to be, I'm not perfect, so I used to have issues with my ego too. Like, I had to get rid of it though. Like, I didn't like people telling me what to do at all. I'm like, what did you just say? No, I know better. I know that. Sorry. Anyway, I didn't like people telling me what to do back in the day. I'd be like, I already know that. I already know how that works and stuff, you know. So I didn't like people telling me what to do at all. Like, because I thought I knew, like, what I was doing, you know. And I did, but it's like, if people tried to help me, I'd be like, I'd get upset. And so I had to get over that. And that was part of my ego. You know, nobody could tell me anything in a way. But now, like, I learned how to, like, hear people out and, like understand where they're coming from, too. So that way, because I know, like, they're probably just trying to help me, you know. But back then, I didn't understand that. I didn't want to. So I had to get over that. But, yeah, it's good to conquer your ego and get rid of it, so that way you can grow in this life, because that's the only way that you can evolve, pretty much. And once you do that, you'll understand that everybody's the same. We're all the same. Like, we're all part of one source, and we're all divine, you know, but we're just on different levels of consciousness. And so you can always raise your levels of conscious, but the only way that you can do that is by getting rid of your ego. So once you get rid of it, then you can keep going and get higher and higher with as far as evolving. So yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to come and say hi and talk to you guys for a minute, because I know I've been gone for a minute. I'm my bad on that. I just had to take care of some things for myself, you know. So I love you guys though, and I'm sure I'll be back on soon. And I hope that you guys have a good day. And I love you. Have a good day. Bye.